Hey everyone, Jeremy here. Welcome to the channel. Today I'm about to watch the Andor trailer, Andor Season 2 that is. Before I get into it, if you're so inclined, please hit that like and subscribe. Helps the channel out so immensely, and I just appreciate it. Just going into Andor, God, I loved Season 1. Season 1 is just the best of Star Wars in my opinion. Not literally, it's a bit of hyperbole, but it is one of my favorite things in all of Star Wars as far as storytelling. That show, or that season, I should say, was so intense, and I just loved every beat it hit. I cannot wait for Season 2. I'm staring at the icon right now of watch trailer. I've not watched it. I cannot wait for Season 2 because I want to see how the rest of the story unfolds. It's gonna hurt. It's definitely gonna hurt, and we're all gonna watch Rogue One directly after. We know we are, and that's gonna make that ending hurt even more. Oh, but it's gonna be so good. It's gonna be so good. At least fingers crossed. All right, let's do this.
We're in a war. You wanna fight? Or you wanna win?
Oh, you so full rebel now. Heck yeah, it was.
All our hopes have come to be. The revolution starts now.
What a
Critic.
slow party this is.
Yes, I just agree with all these quotes. K2. Ah, there he is.
Remember this moment. You're here, you're right here, and you're ready to fight.
Saw. All right, you know what I really loved about that trailer? It pretty much spoiled nothing. I feel like even though that completely got me excited for the series, I feel like it at least didn't spoil anything, because that is one of my fears going into this, because one of the best things that I enjoyed about the series was never knowing what twist and turn was coming next. And that was just a bunch of action beats, a bunch of reintroductions to our characters, a bunch of amazing quotes, which are all accurate and true as far as I'm concerned. But it did give us hints at things like we got Krennic. We saw the Death Star again. Now, I don't know if that'll be a major plot point in the series, but it might be. There could be some things to do with the Death Star in this. I could see that. We got a K2SO reference, which I really want him to be at least a part of the final 3 episodes or whatever, because I don't want him relegated to the side. I loved that character so much. I really want to see him and Cassian's relationship. So I'm hoping he gets at least a handful of episodes towards the end, if not earlier. But I just don't expect to see him early. Of course, we saw Mon, who looked beautiful as ever. Then we saw Bix. I knew she was going to be back in the series, but it looks like she's going to be helping Cassian this time around, which in last season, where they left it with them going off separately from Andor, from Cassian, I kind of thought they wouldn't reunite. Like that was him saying goodbye to them forever. And it's not, apparently. Apparently, at least him and Bix hook back up. And the other person I was waiting for, which we hadn't seen throughout the whole trailer yet, and that was Cyril. Oh my. If ever a character in Star Wars needed a death, it's gonna be Cyril. Cyril, because he is just such, I was looking for a polite word, but we're just going to go with tool. He is such a tool. He is the worst of the worst. And I cannot wait to see what happens to him, and not in a good way. And then of course, the other person that we know can't have a good end because he's not even expecting a good end is Luthen. And I am so ready for more Luthen in my life. His speech, Stellan's Stellan Skarsgård's speech last season was incredible. The speech about how he is building a world he'll never live in. That character is so fantastic. Is he good? Is he bad? He would even say he's neither. He's the guy doing the dirty work to ensure good does prevail. And it's just, oh, he is such a good character. He is such a good character, and I cannot wait to see more of him. I'm trying to think if there's anybody else. I pulled up the cast list because I'm like, oh, who am I missing? Oh, Saw. Saw was the other character I forgot to mention. Saw, who I almost forgot was even in last season because his storyline was solely wrapped up in Luthen's storyline. I was a little surprised to see him back again, but I'm happy about it. I mean, Saw is a weird and unhinged character. He's an interesting one, but yeah, I don't think he'll have any interaction with Cassian, because Cassian had no ties to him. They didn't know each other in Rogue One. It didn't seem like, because he just got kind of thrown in jail when they met. So I'm assuming they have no ties. So probably a Luthen storyline, or, and this is kind of what I'm hoping for, is a Mon Mothma storyline, because we know she knows Saw. They've interacted at least, because he is the leader of his resistance while she becomes the leader of the Rebel Alliance, and they do know each other. So I'm wondering if this is the season where we're going to finally see them interacting with one another, kind of her getting to know him and his tactics, and her getting kind of a distaste for what he does. That could be very cool. That could be very cool. Or even though she has that distaste, knowing she has to work with him, that could be some really good stuff. Who knows? Trying to think if there's anybody else I didn't mention. Oh, and I'll just touch on Dedra. Is it Dedra? It's not Deidre. Dedra, isn't it? What a great character. Again, villain, but some of our best characters are always villains. So I wonder, with the introduction of Krennic, who is also ISB, I wonder if she is going to be reporting to him or working with him at the very least in this. It would make sense considering both of them being an ISB, and it would be a good reason for him to tie into the story. So that's a curious one. Where is she going to tie into the story, and where is Krennic going to tie into the story? I mean, she is after the rebels. She is the one who was saying they are a problem, we need to take them seriously. And now with Krennic out there, I'm just wondering if that's going to tie together somehow. Like, he's going to be worried about that in terms of, I don't want them destroying my space station. So who knows? Who knows right now? This is all speculation. We're just having fun here. So if you have some speculation you want to put into the comments, feel free. No real spoilers. If you've gone out there and read up on, oh, this leaked, please don't leave that. But if you have some theories and thoughts, feel free to leave them in the comments, because I don't know about you, but I'm very excited right now. All right, as I mentioned up top, if you enjoyed this, hit that like and subscribe. And before I go, as always, please take care of yourselves, and please take care of each other. Thank you so much for watching.